Hi there, I'm Heidi Nord with the Brilliant Dyslexic, and thanks so much for coming to this lesson, which is Copycats 7. Now, we are going to dive right in and start with some letters. If you haven't already done the series of lessons before this without letters, it's called sound juggling, and you might want to check that out if you or your child is having a lot of issues with auditory processing. You might need that program first before this one, but we're going to go ahead and dive right in. So copycats is all about letters that sound a lot alike one another. So we use cats in our program, and one cat is a quiet cat. So this one right here is a whisper cat, and this cat just actually this one no, this one is the whisper cat, sorry. So this one is the whisper cat, and it does not use its voice. So it just whispers like this. And this cat is the mega cat, and the mega cat uses its voice a lot, and you can hear it. So during this lesson, we are going to learn letters that are whisper letters like this, and letters that are mega letters like this. So we're going to review the letters that we learned in lesson 6 now. So the whisper letter for lesson 6 was F. And the way you can tell it's a whisper letter is if you put your hand on your throat and you do not feel a vibration. So if you say F, you do not use your vocal cords at all. It is a whisper sound. And when we compare that to the mega sound, v, v, well, you can hear your vocal cords with that, and you can actually feel your vocal cords make a noise, and you can feel them vibrate when you put your hand on your neck. So those were the sounds that we heard in lesson 6. And I wanted to say a little bit about this vowel sound, the ah. Now, on the next screen, I'm going to show you something we call the vowel chart. Now, up here is the sound E, E, and E is way up at top. So when you take a picture and the photographer asks you to say cheese, the reason they ask you to say that is because when you say that E sound, you smile. Now, your jaw right here is up at the top, just like the E sound is up at the top of this vowel circle, E. Now, when you say ah, like in hot, your jaw is down and dropped a lot. Ah. So when you go to a doctor, she might say, I need you to say ah, and that's because it's the biggest your mouth is going to get. So when you say ah, your jaw is dropped and your tongue is dropped with it. Today, one of our new sounds we're going to learn is ah, ah. Now, is almost as big as the ah. So I want you to say ah, 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 ah. There's barely a difference. And this is one of the things that makes vowels so hard, is because all that is happening is your jaw is either dropping a little bit and your tongue drops and moves back a little bit, as well as your jaw. So we're going to go and look at our new sounds now. So one new sound, like I just said, is the So if you put your hand underneath your jaw and you really feel that sound. So a lot of times when we're reading together, I want you to feel the sounds. So this sound is uh, uh, and I want you to feel, where is your tongue? Where is your jaw? You know, when you say E, your tongue is up and back. and your jaw is up. E, E. And you smile when you say that sound. And when you say uh, your jaw drops down. And when you go from E, E, there's a lot of movement in your jaw. So the second sound that we're going to learn is a mega sound. So because you use your vocal cords when you make it. And it is a w, 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 w. And the key word that goes with this is wind, wind. So it is w, 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 wind, w, w, w. And the reason I put these two letters together is because sometimes they can be challenging to tell the difference between. So I want to put these in the same lesson so we could differentiate between them. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is start to put some sounds together. So here is the first pretend word. It is v, e, p, vep. And in vep, what if I change the v to w? Then you have w, e, p, wep. And then what if I change that p to a b? Then you have w, e, b. And then what if I change the e to a? Then you have w, a, b, wub. Here's the next one. Here is f, I, b, fib. And in fib, what if I change the I to a? Then you have f, a, b, fub. In fub, what if I change the f to w? Then you have w, a, b, wub. And in wub, what if I change the to e? Then you have w, e, b, web. Here's the next one. Here is f, e, p, fep. In fep, what if I change that f to w? Then you have w, e, p, wep. In wep, what if I change the e to ah? Then you have w, ah, p, wop. And then what if I change that w to v? Then you have v, ah, p, vop. And in vop, what if I change that v to y? Then you have y, ah, p, yop. Here's the next one. Here is y, a, g, yug. In yug, what if I change the a to I? Then you have y, I, g, yig. And in yig, what if I change the y to w? Then you have w, I, g, wig. And in wig, what if I change the w to v? Then you have v, I, g, vig. And in vig, what if I change the I to And remember, my jaw is dropped when I go to the So it's v, g, vug. And then we will go to the next one. Here is w, I, k, wick. In wick, what if I change the k to f? Then you have w, I, f, with. And in with, what if I change the I to e? And notice from I, e, it's such a slight change. So I would have w, f, weth. And in weth, what if I change the e to ah? Then I have w, ah, f, waff. And in waff, what if I change the ah to then I would have w, f, wuff. Here's the next one, which is something a little bit different. So sometimes there's a little bit of trouble between telling the difference between vowels. So what I do in that case is I play, let me back up. I play a little game. So here we have an and an ah. So with the going to the ah, what I want you to do is say the sounds after me, and then you decide what sound you hear. Ah, 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 ah. So sometimes what I will do, students, is I will get going faster and faster and then have the students stamp the letter or the sound that they hear. So I'll say ah, 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 ah. And then we go quick, because what the quickness does is it helps with the working memory, because working memory is typically an issue with dyslexia. And once you are processing sounds quickly and you're exercising your working memory, it helps your reading get faster too. So here is the next one. Here we have f, a, g, fog. And in fog, what if I change the f to w? Then we have w, a, g, wog. And what if I change the a to a? Then we have w, a, g, wug. And in wug, what if I change the w to v? Then we have v, a, g, vug. Here's the next one. Here is w, e, s, wes. In wes, what if I change the s to f? Then we have w, e, f, weth. In weth, what if I change the f to z? Then we have w, e, z, wez. In wez, what if I change the w to y? Then we have y, e, z, yes. And then what if I change the y to v? Then we have v, e, z, vez. And what if I change the v to a whisper f? Then we have f, e, z, fez. Okay. So our vowels that we have now are e, as in neck, eh. We have I as in icky, I. We have as in doctor, and we have as in up, And then for our whisper sounds, we have p, popcorn, p. We have k, kite, k. We have snake, s. And we have fish, f. And for our mega sounds, we have b, g, z, y, v, n, and our newest one, w, wind, w. Thank you so much for coming to this lesson, which is Copycat 7, and you can go to HeidiNord.com for more lessons. Thank you so much. I hope you have a fantastic day, and there is my website. Thank you so much. Bye.